Yeah, look, it is something that I'm concerned about, the cost of food and the cost of fertiliser. And we know from bitter experience and from history that once inflation becomes embedded, it can be very hard to get inflation down again. It becomes a cycle of inflation, started with energy, but can lead to other things like food and wage inflation, and you get into a cycle of rising prices, and we need to try to avoid that. And that's definitely going to be a big part of the discussions that we're having today. One thing that could help, for example, is allowing Ukraine to export its grain and fertiliser, and that is being restricted not by the sanctions, but by Russia's blockade of their ports, and that's something we'll be talking about with the UN Sec Gen in a few moments.
And in terms of policy responses, are there any concerns about the rising interest rates, the rising base points effect on the Irish economy in the same way that's happened in the US?
Absolutely. If you think in particular the impact this is having on people who have tracker mortgages, people who would have had very low interest rates for a very long time, now receiving a letter in the post almost every couple of weeks to say that their mortgage has gone up by €100 or more a month. So rising interest rates are having an impact on borrowers, particularly tracker mortgages are people who are looking to borrow for the first time. But we do need to bear in mind two things. First of all, the European Central Bank, which sets interest rates, acts independently of governments, and the European Central Bank is doing it for a reason. The reason why interest rates are being increased by the European Central Bank is to bring inflation under control, and that is to the benefit of everyone in the short, medium and long term. And we do need to always bear in mind that really important piece of context when we discuss interest rates.
The Irish example. The ammunition deal, which is being by the foreign ministers, and is going to be discussed today. Obviously, Ireland is never going to really participate in that. But I wonder if you can just outline your philosophy. Are you worried about this direction of the European Union? Agreements like this can open the floodgates, and it's meant to be a peace